Hiya and welcome to another edition of Start With A Sketch. This is instalment number 3 this sketch is another 12 by 12. It's got 3 small photos. I envisioned these to be roughly 2 inches by 3 inches, landscape ones obviously, and has a large piece of pattern paper there. I was initially thinking that this would be a busy pattern paper or something that really wanted to show off lots of. However, because the title and the journaling is going to go over it, I'd either need to add in a journaling card or in order to write on a busy pattern paper, or to dull this down a bit. So anyway, what I was thinking, I really love this this brightly coloured ampersand paper. It's by Studio Calico, their print shop collection. It's got this awesome print on the back. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it though, although I did consider cutting out some of these words, but they are quite big. So, but I just love this. I love the colours and I love the patterns. So I'm going to go with that. I'm thinking I'm going to use that as my background. I've also got this sheet of paper. It's the same range, Studio Calico print shop again. It's got mushrooms all over it. I never ever have a reason to scrapbook using mushroom emblems or motifs. I have some stamps that are so cute, mushrooms, but I never use them because they never go with anything. These particular photos that I'm going to use today are from a woodland type holiday. So for once it goes. It's that print on the back which I also really love, but for today that's the ideal paper to use. So what I was originally thinking was a busy-ish pattern paper here, but what I think I'm now going to do is use this as my background. It's such a bold print that it needs dulling down with something, in which case I think I may do that with this one, the mushrooms on top. So I'm going to trim that down and to the bottom, and then my photos will then sit on there. And I should, if I should be able to write on here. I was thinking I'd have to go in between the mushrooms, but it probably won't. I could probably write over them. They're subtle enough to do that. I'm going to start by putting the branding strip off of here. So going back to my sketch, I now need a piece to go down here and a strip to go across here. I've pulled out a few scraps that I thought might work. I have this yellow print. I think that is by Chili Bean Soup, a very old sassafras piece. Borders. It's actually supposed to be border strips, but I quite liked the yellow up here, so I thought I might be able to use some of that. Probably wouldn't use this really dark piece down here, but I do like the top yellow bit. And then I've got that that orange which goes, I don't know who that's by, possibly Lily Bee Design maybe. It's quite old anyway. It's just a scrap from my scrap basket, but the colour matches really well with the orange in the print shop, so I went for that. So I have those 3 strips, so somehow I need to turn those into strips across here. I love that orange, but it's probably not going to be long enough, so I could potentially use that for my strip down the side. I was wondering if I would be able to do away with that strip down the side, that's this here, and use a wood veneer journaling card instead, which I had out a minute ago and has now of course gone missing. Oh, it's right in front of me. I have 3 little photos. Okay, so that's all stuck down now. I kept this yellow strip the same. I cut this piece of orange pattern paper to its 6 1/4 inches high by 3 inches wide. No, 2.5 I think. No, 3. So 3 inches wide, and then this piece was that sassafras paper. I cut it from there, and I deliberately made sure I had some of the orange hues in there. I don't know if you can just about make them out on the tape. That is 2 inches wide, and it's poking down there. So I'm not too far off my original sketch. This piece here doesn't go down as far as this bit on here does, but I'm okay with that. That's why I've added in this bit, even though strictly speaking that's not on the sketch, but that's fine. I'm also going to add in this up here, but first I'm going to turn it orange. I'm going to spritz it with a Mr. Hugh's Mist. So I'm just going to move my layer out of the way. I don't want to go crazy, but I do want a bit of colour on it. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go crazy, and then I kind of saturated it. So I'm just going to put that to one side to dry. Oh, look, beautiful. I'll dab it. I like that actually. I like the way it's come out. I like the fact that it's not completely one colour. It's got the grain showing. It's still pretty wet, so I'm going to put that to one side. Off my desk. Okay, the colour's a little bit brighter than what I would have liked. But I think it might dry a bit lighter. Let's hope so. Otherwise I'm stuck with it, but I'm fine, I think it's okay. I don't know whether I should butt it right up against the photo or whether I should bring it down like that. I'm not sure about this thing gap, so I think I'll probably leave it up there. It's still a bit wet, so I don't want to touch it too much at the moment. Okay, I also have this gorgeous new, I don't know if you can see it, baker's twine that is has gold in it. It's very pretty, I really like it. It's by Stampin' Up. I'm going to tie that round here. And tie in a knot. I want to keep the back as flat as possible. So instead of looping it all the way around, I'm just going to cut 2 lengths. That will go on like that. I've just got to put some double-sided tape on the back. This is practically dry now. Barely anything's coming off. Okay, so that's stuck on there now, and then when I come to stick that to the layout, it won't be quite as bumpy as if I had it going the whole way across. Plus the tape that's here will also help to, if I take the back off, it will help me adhere it to the layout too. So I'm going to trim those ends. Okay. So that's my cheats way of doing a bow. It's just a little knot. Okay. I'm going to stick that on. actually do. See how it holds. If it starts lifting, I'll stick it with some glossy accents. But for now, I'm going to use tape and see how I go. Looking back at my sketch then, I have this bit down here, which I kind of envisioned as a journaling card, and I've pulled this one out of my stash. I cannot remember what kit it's from. Not sure, I can't remember. But anyway, it's going to go. It's one of the core. I think it might be a mini kit. It's going to go down here. I'm going to cut, maybe not quite in half. So I started off with 2.5 inches high. I'm going to add that there. I wonder if it should be a bit smaller. I think I'll leave it as it is right now because I've got a reasonable amount of journaling to write. I'm not going to fit much in there, am I? I'll think about that one. But I think I might. I quite fancy a little strip underneath there. So I might bring down a bit more of that orange, that same pattern that was up here. Like that. Maybe some yellow too. Yeah. Just brings down the whole colour scheme down to this bottom corner rather than just the orange, because the journaling card's obviously orange. Journaling card's perfect actually because it's got a bit of pink in it as well, which goes really well with the pink that's up here. Okay, right, I'm going to go ahead and get my title in place and some journaling, then I shall be back to do some embellishment. I changed my mind. Instead of adding my title just yet, I wanted to see if I could get this little bit onto the layout first. So I came up with some washi tapes. So I picked out some washi tapes that go with the paper. So I've got the really bright orange, goes with that. Is a little bit bright for the rest of the paper, but it's a possibility. Some gold, there's some gold up here, plus there's this colour here. I've gone for like a yellowy colour, it's got orange dots on it too, so it goes quite well, and pink. Even though there is a little boy in this layout, I'm of the opinion that the layout doesn't have to be devoid of pink just because there's a boy featured, and there's pink in the paper as well. So I thought I might try and do a few strips along here with the washi tape, so I'm going to give that a go. The orange is so bright that I want to cover it up, but I don't want it to be right next to this bright orange, so I'll come back to that one in a second. Let's go pink first of all. Okay, I'm not 100% happy with the rough edges at the top. I prefer them to all be perfectly straight, but I am not in a habit of cutting my washi tape. I generally tend to tear it, so I could have neatened it up with scissors, but I haven't done. I've just left it as it is. I might try and then cover that top edge up with something somehow in a moment. Anyway, now I'm going to add my title across here. I've got quite a long title for this one. I haven't picked out any outfits yet, so I'm going to go and have a bit of a rummage and see what I can come up with. Okay, okay, so title, long title, and journaling down. I've gone a bit crazy on all my different letter stickers, but then I did have a lot of words to put down there. These ones are Jenny Bolin. These, and these are all thickers. This one is basic grey, and that one's October Afternoon, so a real mix there. I managed to just about fit all my journaling in to this little journaling box down here. So now I'm looking to embellish. I went for black in my title due to these little black ink spots that are on the paper, and I thought I might add in a few more of those with some black ink myself. I'm feeling brave at the end, and I also wanted to add in just a few other small embellishments. I'm really liking the layout as it is already, but I do want to add a few bits in. According to my sketch, I have embellishment here, so kind of around here, here, so on this corner of my photo, and down here. Well, I've already kind of got embellishment down here because I've got the strips under the journaling block, so I don't really need much else there. I might put something. I'm not sure about this corner. I don't know if I need anything there. And this piece of embellishment here, well, I've added my title there, so I can't really add much more there. I could probably fit in a little bit. So instead of having embellishment here, I'm planning to move that embellishment down here. I have this little rain cloud, which is very cute, which I think I might stick on the wood veneer card. And I have another one of those fabulous badges, or flare badges, by Sarah's Cards. That's just the ombre orange hearts, which is really cute, and I think I'm going to put that there. Yep. I have these cork arrows by Studio Calico that I thought I might see if I could use. I like the colour. They're not gold, they're cork, but they fit in well with this kind of tone on here and the goldy colour up here. So I think that's all I'm going to put in this corner. Instead of having a big amount of embellishment there, I'm just going to go with these. I might use these as well. Yep, I quite like that. I'll add an arrow there too, again just to give a little bit of embellishment. And I've already got a wood effect up here, so I probably don't need to repeat the cork up here too. I've also got these little yellow stars that I've been using forever. They go well with this layout, so I think I shall add some of those. Too big, I think. Yep. And I have yellow enamel dots on in this pack of enamel dots too. There's silver, that doesn't go, and neither do the rest of them, so it's literally just the yellow ones that I'm looking at using. Very yellow up here already, so if I need anything up here I need orange, so I might have to go searching for an orange enamel dot. I'm sure I have some in my collection. In the meantime, let's splatter some of these around up here. Maybe. I don't think I'm going to bother down here because I've got that yellow here already. Let's go and search for an orange enamel dot. I have quite a collection. Orange. Oh, I've got some gold sequins there, they might work. There's orange in there too. There's a lighter orange, I quite like that. These aren't gold sequins actually, they are like a bronzy colour. I wonder if they would work. No, don't think I like those. I'll leave those to one side. I think I should quit while I'm ahead actually. I do want to try and add in some of those black, some black drops. So let's see what inks I've got. I've got a grey pinstripe. But I do not have black. So this may not quite look as I wanted it to. Drop a couple on and see. They're not drying as, they're drying very grey rather than black, so I think I will not go crazy with them. And maybe add some gold instead. I love this stuff. This is the Heidi Swapp Gold Colour Shine. It's so gorgeous. It dries so sparkly gold. Right, I'm going to leave that one there. And you probably can't see the colour shine that well on the tape, but it is there and it will show up better in the photo that I do a close-up for you. Okay, so that was my original sketch, and that's my finished layout. I moved my journaling from here to onto this journaling card here. I had a grid design, so therefore it made sense to do that, but also my title was so huge that just takes up that whole area too. And obviously I've included this wood veneer card which wasn't originally in the plan, and I'm really happy with the result actually. I think it's a nice layout, and even though there is a little boy in the photo, I still have pink on the layout and lots of sparkle and gold too. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.